Hey guys, this is Caleb with DSLR Video Shooter, and today I'm going to show you how I created and edit my intros and outros for my videos, and we talk about J and L cuts. So many of you guys have asked about how I do my intros and outros for these videos. So let's head over to the computer and I'll show you how it's done. All right, guys, so I have a project open here. We're going to add the intro and outro, and we're going to talk about creating J and L cuts. So I've got a list of events. These are all the videos, and I have one event at the bottom here that is my title. So I have my outro, a couple different intro options and whatnot. For creating the intros, a lot of you asked me where I picked those up, and I got those from Video Hive, which is a great place for picking up really anything involving motion graphics or video stock footage. So I use Apple Motion, so they have a ton of projects here and files, and so I purchased this vintage badges set, and a couple of those are what you see in my videos. $16, which is just ridiculous for how much you get. So definitely check out the site. There are a lot of great intros that you can create using these files. I would recommend keeping it somewhat short so you don't bore your viewers though. So back to Final Cut. I've already created those, and I have one for tutorials, one for reviews. When I do my videos, I normally have like a short little, hey, this is what we're talking about today. Then I cut to the intro, then we come back and jump into the video. So I'm going to grab the tutorial intro, slap that in that gap, drop the levels. Don't forget to do this. It's really annoying when you're watching a video and someone's sitting at -6 dB, which is pretty normal, and then they have a musical intro and they forget to drop that because most music is up there at like 0 dB. So go ahead and drop that. Make sure it's at the same level of everything else. This is where things get interesting. I could leave it here, but it would cut from me to the intro and then back to me. I like to integrate that a little more, and it creates a nicer flow. So to do that, I'm going to right click the clip, detach audio. Now we have these separated, and this is where we're going to create J and L cuts. And what I want to do here is have the music start before we see the intro, and then the same on the way out of the intro. So let me just do this for you. It might be a little easier to understand. I'm going to hit play here. And right there is where I want us to cut to the actual intro. So what I'm going to do is I have snapping turned on, and I'm going to grab the edge or the beginning of the intro video and snap it. We just created a J cut because if we look down in the timeline, it kind of looks like a J. We're going to do the same thing for the outro. So I'm going to find a spot in the music where I want to cut back to myself. Right there. Going to do the same thing. Going to drag the video over, and now we have an L cut because it kind of looks like an L. The next thing I'm going to do is create a ramp for the music. When you hover over audio in Final Cut, there's this little upside down teardrop thing. You can grab that and drag it over. And usually I pull my mouse up like this and get it just past the cut. Then I release it. You can also hover over it, right click it, and choose what kind of fade or crossover you're going to want. Most of the time I go with S-curve, and now I'm going to do the same thing on the outro of the music. Bring it back, right click the little teardrop, S-curve. Now let's play it back, and it should give us a lot more flow because we're hearing the music getting ready for the intro, and when we finish up the intro we still have a little bit of a tail on that music to let us down easy or whatever.